back to Success Template. I'm Jocelyn. Today I'm not alone. I'm joined by a new but familiar face. Welcome, Tianna.
Thank you.
Tianna, so you're now joining our team. Welcome.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm very, very excited to be on this journey with you guys and just learn from you. I'm very, very excited.
Yeah, and like I said, I love your energy. So I'm excited and eager to continue on this journey with you.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
I know we're gonna do amazing things.
Yeah, no, I can't wait. I can't wait. I really can't wait to be in this journey with you guys.
Was it an eyelash? Because it's good luck if it was an eyelash.
Oh, honey.
Let's say it was.
Let's say it was. It was.
So in South Africa, we celebrating Youth Month this month.
Mm-hmm.
That's of course commemorating the Soweto uprising that happened in 1976, where young people were heading into the streets and they were going against apartheid regime.
Yes.
Oppressing.
Yes.
Yeah, it was oppressing their education.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Yeah.
They were fighting for their right to education and to
In their
equality.
language.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So yeah, it's really something to think about, especially like us now.
Mm.
Just like I wouldn't say enjoy, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like the luxury just to have education in your own language, and they had to like fight
Imagine.
for it. You know what I mean? It's just
Imagine.
wild, but like. Yeah, it's really something to think about and to appreciate.
Yeah, and I think that's something we take for granted, right? Spend your youth day.
Okay, I spent my youth day with family.
Mm-hmm.
It was basically just me and my uncle, his wife, and my cousins,
Mm-hmm.
and we had a little dinner, and we actually talked about my father's and like my uncle's day, like back in the day. You know, it was just like a different scene growing up. You know, there were like two farm boys playing and riding donkeys and stuff. So we just like had discussions on the differences that
And it's crazy also how we spoke earlier about how we take education for granted. We also take it for granted the fact that we can move everywhere.
I understand.
Back in the day, they have
Yes.
limited to these spaces,
Mhm.
and if you just wander into the wrong space, that could have been an issue. So I think that's one of the things we take for granted.
For granted, yes, definitely.
So this year, Youth Day was actually on the same day
as Father's Day. Yeah.
So I actually went to my dad. We went to my dad's place and we had an outdoor movie night.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah, it was very fun. I'm the youngest, so I got to do the least. I got to do the least, so I could hide.
I understand.
Yeah, but it was nice. I had like a fire and
just vibes.
With my dad and my sisters. Yeah, it was nice. It was a nice vibe. I always like having conversation with my dad though, especially about when he talks about his upbringing and those type of things. Because he was a very smart guy.
My father also.
We have to say that.
We just need to give them credit, you know.
Yeah, Father's Day as well, you know.
Yes,
so,
yes.
Yeah, so I love having conversation with him because we can usually talk about everything under the sun. Like everything under the sun. So from religion all the way to relationships, discuss everything. That was a nice day to spend my youth day.
Yeah, no, for real. And it's like sometimes I just wish I was like born in the era with like my father.
Yeah.
No, okay. just being on the farm because like life is different on the farm, and I think I'm a farm girl at heart. Just like the slow pace and you know like the friendly neighbors and you know the donkey cars and stuff.
But I think there's still areas.
Yeah, I know.
You can always go.
I mean, yeah, I know.
Yeah. You like that chill vibe.
The chilled vibes, yes.
Is it just like would you actually like go live?
No, I would because like I remember back in the day. Okay, not back in the day when I was a little younger. Then he used to take us to the farm, and then me and my cousins would like steal chickens and. I steal chickens like
no you didn't.
No, I did not like chase donkeys and so it was just like fun like discussing like the differences you know growing up.
It's nice to have these conversations with like I always look at people like even those people who were active in politics and those things and I look at them and like if I could just I don't want to be there. I just wish I could like take a time capsule and just tell them and see how they were, the situations they had to deal with.
Yeah, yeah.
Living in like a space where you live in, like if you were from Michelle or you from
whatever
area you were in, how did they communicated? What was the culture like? But also like the struggles that we face today. Like what were the type of things that they faced back then?
Yeah.
I know. Okay, obviously you have like the segregation, which was a big thing. But like just how they interacted with each other, I think that might have been also been interesting.
Yeah, it would have been interesting to know and to learn, you know.
Yeah, I think someone needs to make a movie, you know. Not director, like someone. I mean, but that would actually be very, very nice. Yeah, I would love to see that. Yeah. Okay. There we go.
So, Jocelyn, what would you say are the issues our youth face today?
There's actually quite a lot. No? But I'll stick to like the major ones, which will be like unemployment, education. There's a big part in education as well that our youth is facing with, and I also think that we always want to acknowledge the past. We also want to look back and say, we commend those people for doing what they did. But then at some point we need to look at the present, like our youth, what our youth are facing today as well. Yes. Again, like I said, is the unemployment. What would you say? Because I'm thinking of unemployment. That's number one.
I would say, for me, it's the education, and I feel just to touch on the unemployment. I feel that's why a lot of our youth think gangsterism, which is also like a huge issue, is like the only way, like because of the unemployment in our country.
But I also think that could also fall on the education. Yes. Because a lot of these youth that join these gangs, I'm now not talking with facts in my hands, but I can just imagine it is mostly our young boys. And then those are the ones who fall out of school. They drop out of school because they either can't keep up with the demands of education.
And stuff,
And I also feel like even with the education itself, it's geared or it's shaped for a certain type of person. You understand? So if you have special needs, and a lot of, especially in our brown community, we're not going to get tested.
I understand,
for, like autism or all of those things. So that child is now with the other kids, and they just can't keep up.
And it's like, and in reality, all of us can't be. All of us aren't a genius. Some of our kids are more creative, or some of us are better with our hands. And it's like and it's true what you say. It's like it's not shaped for the different kind of kids.
Yes, it's just like one way. It's like you fit in or you drop out. It's like literally you fit in or you drop out. And then where do those go? Because you can't go find employment. You see these people with the living the soft life, living the soft life where they are wearing the nice jewelry and the clothes.
And then you just like this is an opportunity, and then now you see that as an opportunity to make like something of yourself.
Yes, something of yourself. I say something of yourself is like a something.
And and like I understand, but
So then I almost feel like you see now we're commemorating Youth Month, and those youth fought against a regime or at least a curriculum that was oppressive to them.
I really like how you phrase that.
I don't want to start like a revolution, but I mean, I feel like we also, because now we have a voice as youth, we have a voice. I still don't feel that we're heavily represented in our parliament and in government, but we have a voice now, and we should use that voice to like, listen here, change this a bit. Exactly. Because we're not all
the same.
Smart.
Yeah, we're not.
So,
cut from the same blade.
And you're street smart. Yeah,
I understand what you mean, and it's actually very important because this is a real issue. This is a real issue.
Are you gonna join me?
Honey.
Yeah, we marched through to Parliament.
Honey, I already have a sign.
You have a sign?
Let's go protest.
We're not encouraging it.
No. But like this is just open for discussion. We want to talk to your friends about it. Maybe.
But yeah, it is actually a really serious matter, and that's why a lot of kids fall out. And I feel like this might be diving into a different conversation, but a while back I actually did help out with after school homework program at our primary school, and the main issue was illiteracy. Like because you have to understand that if you miss that gap, or if you don't have that proper, I don't think you can really miss it, because I think anybody in any age can really learn to read and write, because that's the most important thing.
Yes.
I heard someone say that when a child is born, they can learn on their own to walk and to run, but reading and writing, they need to be taught how to do that. Do you understand? So that was like, oh, it's actually true.
It is.
You can't teach yourself to read. You need to be taught. You know?
Yeah.
So with that as well, even in our schooling system as well, that is important. That's important. And if you can't read, you can't do your homework. You can't do your homework, you can't succeed. You can't pass. And I know we just spoke about the curriculum that's not really for everybody.
Yeah, it's not well balanced.
You know. Yeah. But that's one of the main things, like focusing on education. And the one thing that one of the teachers pointed out to us was the fact that, when a child is like yay high, they are on this, especially in our community now, they are on the streets playing around. And then when the parent now wake up, they're like, oh, but the child needs to go to school.
Yeah.
But this child, they have no foundation.
I understand.
Like, they don't go to pre, they don't go to all of those little ones. And then now the child is here in grade
7, for instance.
What's the first one? Grade 1.
Grade 1, yeah.
In grade 1, and they don't even know the actual name. Like, the basic is the name. Like, they don't even know. They know the name they called at home. Like,
yeah, but not like, the name. Yeah, the government name. I understand. Name.
So I think that's also, as a lot of our youth are also parents. There's something we also need to look at. Like, guys, you also now have a responsibility towards the next generation to help them and to support them as far as you can and get them literate, because that's an issue in our country, the illiteracy.
Yes.
So that's how it starts. We must start from young.
To understand, like, you have time. Do you understand? If like in any aspect of your life, whether it's the education or anything else, like, you have time. It's just you need to take the first step.
And I think a lot has to do with the internet culture, like your Instagrams and those, like, where it's so fast paced, you feel like you're not keeping up.
Yes.
That's it from me and Tianna. So let's continue the conversation in the comments, guys. Remember to like, subscribe, and follow our channel for more interesting conversations. That's it from us. Until next time, keep on striving for success.
Bye-bye.
Bye.